of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
On the grandest stage of them all. This moment will live forever.
This is what you want, isn't it? 80,000 screaming WWE fans chanting your name at WrestleMania. I can see it in your eyes. You think you've got that ruthless aggression. So now you're gonna have to prove it to me. And I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime, because this is where stars become superstars. And superstars become legends. And that's what I expect from you, to become a legend of this business. That's your responsibility, not mine. All I can do is give you the chance. It's up to you to make the impact. I want you to make it back here to the Showcase of the Immortals. To WrestleMania. You're gonna have to beat the best. The best from Raw and the best from Smackdown. And this year, I'm bringing back the Tribe of Extreme. The new breed will be on leash, because I'm bringing back EZW. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I've got some advice for you, champ. You've got a championship, and I expect you to defend it vigorously. And if the competition's too stiff for you, we've got an entire locker room of superstars who would be happy to take over.
Hey there, champ. This is your general manager, Theodore Long. You're scheduled for a tag team match this week, and your partner should get in touch with you soon. You've made a heck of a name for yourself, so I'm expecting one heck of a match. Holla at your boy.
You know, I've held championships before. I didn't wait for a GM to find me a number one contender. I challenged the toughest superstars on the roster to earn their respect. So who are you going to pick, champ?
What's up, champ? Still recovering from your last angle? Well, you better heal up quick, because tomorrow night, you're facing me and my big friend in a tag match. See you at the show.
With almost 2 months to go until Judgment Day, the only thing we know for sure so far is that this man will be defending his championship. This is Michael Cole with John Bradshaw Layfield, welcoming you to Smackdown. And what a main event we have for you tonight.
You said it, tag team action with the champion taking on two of the most intimidating superstars on the roster.
And the champ needs to send a message to any potential number one contenders here tonight.
Yeah, but the danger in sending a message is that sometimes someone decides to send it back.
Got to consider it a victory anytime you're able to walk away from those two.
Yeah, but there's a difference between not losing a battle and winning the war.
And you can tell from the looks of things that this is indeed a war.
And it's only a matter of time before we start seeing casualties.
Well, fortunately, it appears all four men survived this encounter.
I wonder how many more times we'll be able to say that before this is through.
Said you wouldn't be the only one to pay the price if you got my way. Keep it up, and you won't have to wait to Judgment Day to find out what I meant. This isn't just business. This is personal, because this is about my championship.
Welcome to Smackdown. With over a month to go until Judgment Day, things are really heating up around here. I'm Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and I couldn't be more excited about tonight's Smackdown.
Me neither. Tonight, the champion takes on his chosen challenger. The championship might not be on the line, but the champ's health sure is.
But if the champ wants to start whittling down potential challengers, this is exactly what he's got to do.
No question, that's how I became the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history.
Look at the twisted expression of rage.
Man, that is enough to give you nightmares.
Maybe so, but he doesn't seem to be intimidated.
There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, and he better make sure he doesn't cross it.
Look out, he wants some more.
I don't think he wants to wait for a rematch. That's a dangerous individual right there.
he's going to eat you alive at Judgment Day. If there's enough of you left after I get done with you tonight.
We're a month away from Judgment Day, and already emotions are at a fever pitch. This is Michael Cole here with JBL and John. Have you ever seen things get this personal this quickly?
No, I haven't. You've got 4 superstars in our main event who want to tear each other apart.
One of them being the champion's former ally, who blames the champ for his loss last week.
Well, if he loses again this week, there won't be any question that the champ was a major factor.
The champion's all fired up.
This is a case of having more guts than brains.
Look at the hatred burning in those eyes.
This match might be over, but I don't think he's had his fill.
I think the champ's inviting him back for more.
He better be careful what he wishes for because he just might get it.
My friend got a little greedy last week. I told him that I wanted you for myself at Judgment Day, but he just didn't listen. Nobody is going to keep me from humiliating you and taking your championship. And that's a promise.
Please, you've got to help me. He's been stalking me all night, and now he's got me trapped. Please hurry, there's not much time.
What the hell were you thinking, laying your hands on me? You're lucky that GM banned me from the arena tonight, or there wouldn't be enough left of you to send to the medical facility.
Just over 3 weeks remain until Judgment Day. This is Michael Cole with JBL at ringside, welcoming you to Smackdown. The champion is in action tonight.
This is a payback match, pure and simple. The champ got suckered earlier this week, and he's not happy about it.
And you can bet that when he looks across that ring tonight, he'll be seeing his Judgment Day opponent.
This is his chance to send a message to the #1 contender, but the champ's got to keep himself healthy.
Is over, but I believe the champion's true test lies ahead of him.
No doubt about it. This wasn't anything more than a distraction.
Between this match and the backstage assault we saw earlier, I wonder how much the champ has left.
He'd better have something. Judgment Day's still a ways off.
And the champ may have made himself another enemy here tonight.
He's got a knack for that. The question is, what's he gonna do about it?
So, what's up, champ? Are you going to meet me in the ring this week? Or am I going to have to come and find you? Maybe I'll look for you at your home. If you think there's anywhere you can hide from me, you're dead wrong.
If one of us doesn't get you, the other one will. And I'm not going to let anybody deny me my revenge.
We're only a couple of weeks away from Judgment Day. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight the champ is looking to eliminate a rival.
He's got to do something to thin the pack out some. He's been on the defensive for weeks.
And that's the problem with being the champion. Everyone wants a shot at you.
You call it a problem, I call it a perk. If you're not able to take on all comers, you don't deserve the title.
The champ is showing no signs of backing down.
He won't stop until he can't physically continue.
And that's a very real danger when you're talking about this superstar.
Absolutely. This animal might be more than the champ can handle by himself.
But who in their right mind would cross him?
This might be a case where the champ's got to fight fire with fire.
There, champ, it's Shane O'Mac. Listen, I know you've been having a little bit of a trouble with, let's say, a certain behemoth lately. I'm calling to offer you a deal. Work together with us, and your contender problem will be a thing of the past.
You've just made the first smart choice of your entire career. Accepting that offer won't prevent me from destroying you, but it will postpone it.
With just over a week to go until Judgment Day, tonight's show will be intense. This is Michael Cole, here with JBL, and we're hearing rumors that the champion has been offered an alliance.
He'd be a moron not to take it. Nobody could survive long against his 2 rivals.
It's a great chance to take out a rival, but is it too good to be true?
It's possible, but let's face it, the champ's running out of options.
The champ has survived yet another onslaught.
Yeah, but if he was a cat, I'd say his 9 lives are about up.
We know the GM wants him to rest up next week for Judgment Day.
And that's exactly what he should do, but I doubt he will.
You might be right. He didn't earn that championship by taking time off.
I know that when I was a champion, I constantly went after the competition, and he's got to do the same.
What the hell do you think you're doing? I don't want to see alliances. I want to see a champion who is ruthless. So put one of those animals down.
Judgment Day is this Sunday. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and tonight the #1 contender will be decided.
This is a critical week, Michael. If anyone wants to make an impact before Judgment Day, it has to be now.
And with the champion not scheduled for a match, you have to wonder how he'll make his presence felt.
I don't know, but he better do something. No one holds on to the championship by sitting on their butt.
How'd you like to have to stand between these two animals?
Haha, no thank you. You'd have to be crazy or suicidal to do that.
What the heck? It's the champion!
Good God in heaven. He knocked the referee out of the ring. I can't remember the last time I saw rage like that.
The champion has lost it, and I don't think there's any hope of controlling this chaos. He's absolutely furious, and he's got every right to be.
Of course he does. The champ screwed him out of his title match.
The champ came to take out his rival, and that's exactly what he did.
He positioned himself to face the lesser of two evils, and I do mean evil.
He still wants to get his hands on the champ.
Well, that's too bad for him. He had his chance, and he blew it.
Soon, at Judgment Day, you'll lose more than your championship. I will end you and your career.
I knew you were dumb enough to put your championship on the line against one of those animals, but I can't believe you didn't realize I was working with both of them. Gotta be a little smarter than that.
This is it. Judgment Day is here.
And the champ's gonna have his hands full with this monster.
I have to believe he's up to the task.
And I have to believe he will be lucky to walk out of here tonight.
It's the champion versus the monster, and it's all going to be settled here tonight. He's been called the monster many times in his career, not only for his imposing presence, but for the state he leaves his opponents in.
It's like a horror movie, Michael Cole. The champion has tried to get away from the monster, but he's always one step behind him. Now the champ has reached a dead end, and there is no way out.
If there's any fear in the heart of the champion, he's doing an amazing job of concealing it.
I'll give him credit. He's got a hell of a poker face, but if he's got any sense at all, he's got to be scared as hell about losing this match and his championship. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single... Look at the fans. They know exactly what he's up to.
Oh, my God! What a Batista bomb! And here's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
He did it. He retained the championship.
I've got no earthly idea how he did it.
And here he goes, adding a little insult to injury.
Or a little injury to injury.
I think he's sending a message to every other potential contender out there.
No doubt about it, and I think it's been received loud and clear.
Wow, he's really rubbing it in.
Good for him. You can't tell me his opponent would have done any different.
Looks like you came out of your title defense in one piece. Congratulations. Savor that victory, because it only gets tougher from here on out. So far, I have to admit you've been an acceptable champion, and I expect a vigorous title defense at the next pay-per-view. But you need to get yourself some eye candy. I want you to get yourself a WWE diva to accompany you everywhere from now on.
I don't know if you've heard what your ex-partner has been saying about you, but I think it's just terrible that he'd say that about a champion. Then again, maybe I'm a little biased. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but gold is a very close second. Good luck out there this week, handsome. Not that I think you'll need it. I hope you don't mind, but I asked our general manager if I can manage you in the match. I wanted the chance to see you in action. Up close and personal.
Judgment Day has come and gone, and the march toward the Great American Bash begins tonight. Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and it sounds like the champ is going to have his hands full.
We've heard rumors about some funny business backstage involving him and a certain diva.
And his former ally is back and blames him for the injury that put him on the shelf.
For his sake, I hope he keeps his head in the game and his eyes on the prize.
Love him or hate him, he's still SmackDown's champion.
He's living on borrowed time, trust me.
I think it's safe to say that his ex-partner certainly hopes so.
You can say that again. Being the champ has a way of earning you enemies.
I don't expect they'll be sending each other Christmas cards this year.
That's not much of a loss. I think the champ's found himself a much cuter partner.
Listen, I want to manage you again this week, but I also want our relationship to be, well, a little more than professional. Things haven't been going well with him lately. You're the one I want. I just don't know how I should handle it. What do you think I should do?
I don't know what ideas you're putting in my girl's head, but you better quit it. She's got no time for losers, and after I become the #1 contender and take your title at the Great American Bash, that's exactly what you're gonna be.
Great American Bash might be 2 months away, but SmackDown's on fire tonight. Michael Cole with JBL at ringside, and John, what do you think of this little love triangle we've got going on?
I think it's a disgrace for our champion to be carrying on with another superstar's woman like this.
I'm not sure it's as cut and dried as that, partner.
I'm sure that's what he'd have you believe, but I trust this guy about as far as I can throw him.
The champ is still in possession of the title that his opponent craves.
That's not the only thing he's in possession of from the looks of things.
That's a good point. I can't help but notice that he's leaving alone.
That's a dirty trick, undermining your opponent by stealing his girl.
Well, like they say, all's fair in love and war.
And make no mistake about it, this is the start of a war, I guarantee it.
Listen, player, I heard about your little backstage scuffle, and I don't want any more of that, you feel me? I can't afford to have my top guy injured before the Great American Bash. I'm keeping the two of you away from each other this week.
Hey there, it's me. I just got the okay to accompany you to ringside in your match this week. So I'll see you out there. And hopefully before. I just love having you for a partner.
With the Great American Bash still almost 2 months away, things are really heating up on SmackDown. Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and the champ is looking for revenge tonight.
Yeah, the #1 contender punked him out earlier this week and made him look like a damn fool.
And that assault has emboldened other potential contenders to step up and challenge the champ.
That means the champ's got to send a message to the locker room tonight.
Oh boy, how did I know we'd be seeing him here tonight?
If you ask me, the champ's lucky he waited until after the match.
I think the champion is inviting him into the ring.
And I, for one, would love to see that cheating slime ball get his due.
It seemed like he's thought better of it. Thank goodness for that.
Speak for yourself. I can't wait for those two to vote down again.
I just got Mr. McMahon's email, and all I can say is, bring it on. I've got a new lady in my life these days, and she's gonna help me get a little payback on you and that cheating tramp.
Hey there. I hope you're ready for our match this week. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely looking for some payback against my ex. And his little girlfriend.
Geez, everyone seems so wound up about this match. I really don't know what the big deal is. Oh, and don't tell my fella about this, but I'm kind of looking forward to being in the ring with you.
We're just over a month away from the Great American Bash. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and what a main event we have for you tonight.
It's a great American Bash preview with the champ versus the #1 contender.
And the addition of their significant others makes this a mixed tag team match.
Nothing gets a man more fired up than a beautiful woman at his side. This is gonna be intense.
What an intense, emotional match that was.
We call that couples counseling, Smackdown style.
And from the looks of these two, they make one heck of a team.
Yeah, in and out of the ring from what I'm hearing.
So I guess the rumors must be true. They really are a couple then.
Sure, this week, but she seems like a lady who has a hard time making up her mind.
Hi there. Listen, I don't know how to say this, but I think I might have made a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have left him. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'll talk to you later. Hi, it's me. Look, I think it would be a good idea if I got some of my stuff back. I'm pretty sure I left something in your dressing room. Let me know when I can come by and get it, okay? That was the sweetest thing ever. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry I was being so silly. You've got a big match this week that you need to be ready for. And I'll be ready for you when it's over.
We're only a month away from the Great American Bash. This is Michael Cole and JBL welcoming you to SmackDown, where it seems our champion's complicated love life has gotten even more convoluted.
And I can't believe the champ's letting himself get distracted like this going into a title defense.
And to make matters worse, his girlfriend might be going back to her ex, the #1 contender.
I guess we'll see if the champ's letting the pressure get to him tonight.
Here we go again. What's this guy's problem?
What's his problem? His problem is that the champ can't keep his hands off of his girl.
Now wait a minute. Whoever said she was his girl anyway?
I'm just saying what I've heard. And I've heard they've been spending time together.
Well, whatever the case, I think he needs to just let go.
You make this sound like it's all his fault. Don't you see that he's the victim here?
Hey, you. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. After everything we've been through, we deserve this. Oh, and I bought you a little something that I think you're going to like. It's a really little something.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet, champ. This week is the beginning of the end for you, and you ain't going to see it coming.
We are less than a month away from the Great American Bash. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside. We've yet to hear who will face the champ tonight.
In his current state of mind, he better hope he's got the night off.
He's certainly been distracted lately, perhaps too distracted to mount a serious defense of his championship.
If you let yourself get distracted by a woman or anything else, you don't deserve to hold that title.
All I'm saying is my hotel room's right down the street from the arena.
No, thank you.
What, you got something to say to me?
Oh my God, it's the #1 contender. He just suckered the champ again.
That was perfect. That idiot didn't even see it coming.
Don't tell me she's concerned. She's the reason he's in this mess.
Maybe so, but now he has to face one of them tonight here on SmackDown. That performance might have raised his profile around here.
Yeah, and if he winds up being a contender, the champ's got no one to blame but himself.
I can only imagine that the champ must be reaching his boiling point.
He's been pulled in too many directions at once. He needs to focus.
You're absolutely right. His championship won't defend itself.
And there sure isn't a lack of superstars who would love to take it from him.
I'm so sorry about what happened last week. He's such a jerk. He just doesn't know when to let go. Listen, I'm going to manage you tonight and try to make up for it, okay?
There's just over 2 weeks ago until the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and the champion is in action tonight.
Yeah, against the #1 contender and his buddy. What's he thinking?
I'm not sure he's thinking, John. He's furious about that backstage assault earlier this week and wants payback.
And I understand that. but he would have been a lot better off waiting until the Great American Bash.
Oh my, he looks like he might have sustained a head injury.
That could be a concussion. This could be the beginning of the end for him.
And nothing would delight that man more.
Nothing except winning the championship at the Great American Bash anyway.
Well, with the champ in this state, he might very well do just that.
There's no doubt in my mind that's exactly what he'll do.
Hello there. I thought you did really great last week against those two. I mean that. You looked so hot. But then again, you always do.
Hey, did you just get a call from Maria? Is there something going on? Should I even bother managing you tonight? Maybe we should just call it quits. But if you want to convince me otherwise, win tonight.
We are just 9 days away from the Great American Bash. Michael Cole and John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside. And John, what do you think of the champ competing tonight?
I think he's an idiot. He's got a title defense next Sunday.
Rumor has it that it was his on-again, off-again girlfriend who talked him into it.
She's going to talk him right out of the championship if she keeps this up.
I don't believe it. You're telling me she's back with him now?
Her mind's like the beds at a $20 motel. Never made up.
The champion is absolutely livid. He's beside himself with rage.
And look at the effort this is costing him. This is literally the last of his energy.
Things are not looking good for the champion right now.
He's lost his girl, and he's going to lose his title a week from this Sunday.
I gotta tell you, champ, after last night, you're out of that girl's head for sure. She's right back by my side where she belongs. You couldn't steal my woman, Essa, but I'm taking your championship at the Great American Bash.
Hey, baby. Sorry things didn't work out between us. I had fun, but a girl's got to think of her future, you know?
The Great American Bash is this Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside welcoming you to Smackdown, and from all accounts, our champion is in a foul mood tonight.
Of course he is. He's lost his girl, and he's going to lose his title a week from this Sunday.
And tonight is a non-title preview of the Great American Bash main event.
Yeah, with the champ's eggs in the corner of the #1 contender, what's that going to do to his morale?
Oh, man, this one's not over.
Tempers are running hot only days before the Great American Bash. Leave her out of it.
Hey, she was right there in the mix. That's no place for a lady, and she's no damn lady. See? What did I tell you?
I don't think that was because of what just happened. I think she held a grudge from a long time ago.
I hope you're ready for this championship match, Essa. And after I beat you, try not to blame it on that crazy woman, okay?
Look, I know this has gotten personal, but let's not forget that business is business. I'll stick with whichever one of you walks out with the championship.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Great American Bash.
I predict it's going to be a great night for this man here.
You might be right. The champion has certainly been distracted lately.
And you can't worry about anything but the championship if you want to hold on to it.
One way or another, the outcome of this rivalry and the championship will be decided tonight. For the past 2 months, he's been embroiled in a bitter conflict with the champion. Tonight, they meet to settle the score.
And this has all the makings of a great match. Drama, jealousy, intensity. And let's not forget the championship itself.
The champion has been beaten and battered. There are some who said he wouldn't make it this far, but here he is, and he looks ready to fight.
I'm one of those who said he wouldn't make it, and I've got to admit I'm impressed. But I still don't think he's got enough left to defend his championship.
Isn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed.
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
He did it. He did it. He retained the championship.
That was one of the most physically intense matches I have ever witnessed.
And look at this. Talk about a sore loser.
Throwing a tantrum isn't going to win him any points with the ladies, that's for sure.
And I don't think the champion's going to have any shortage of admirers.
Let me tell you, Michael, the women love the gold. Why, when I was champion...
Please spare us the details. This has been a great night. Let's not end it like that.
Well, I agree with you about one thing. This has been one hell of a pay-per-view.
Congratulations on your successful title defense, champ. I knew you could do it. Sorry the last few weeks were so crazy, but I sent you a few pictures to remember it by. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
And it goes a little something like...